I'll tell you, Jim, you just can't keep worrying about where or when the terrorist will strike next. We have to go back to our normal lives.
Well, I guess you're right, Fred. This is a nice day to just sit out here in the park and feed the ducks. Here, Ducky, Ducky.
By the same token, we shouldn't let our guard down. They say the terrorists may resort to biological warfare.
Like what specifically?
Anthrax. There is a possibility they may go for the water supply with some dangerous chemicals.
What kind of chemicals?
Anthrax. Some guy who writes for one of those tabloids got it, but I can't remember what it's called. Anthrax!
Well, it does no good to worry. Enjoy life while you have it, I say. Boy, this water tastes funny. I wonder why.
Anthrax!
For the latest developments in America's new war, forget CNN, just listen to the ducks. This has been a public service announcement for your own good.
Thank you for calling Toys R Us.
Yeah.
To speak with a guest service associate, press 1 now. Transferring. Please hold.
That's what'll do it.
Toys R Us, Michelle speaking. How can we help you?
Yes, how do you do? My name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley. I'm calling as a member of the Pisgah Decency League. Piddle?
Okay.
Yeah, we're a watchdog group, and we have our eye on some children's toys, you know. We saw a list on the internet of what we feel are inappropriate toys. We want to make sure you're not carrying any of these.
Well, we're kind of busy right now, sir.
Well, we might be forced to have to come over there and pick it, you know, because we might have to pick it if you don't cooperate. You know, I don't want to be pushy, but do you have any fried pies over there?
No.
Yeah, you might have to send out for some if we come over. We like fried pies. Well, let me go. I just got a few little toys I'll ask you about here, and then we'll be just fine, okay?
Okay.
Do you have Coleco's Homeland Security, the board game Constitutional Protection for Illegal Aliens Not Included?
No.
Do you have Mattel's Burka Barbie? Comes with draconian Taliban laws, which you must enforce if she falls under the influence of slutty infidel Barbies.
No.
Do you have Big Brother Find Out What Mommy and Daddy Do at Night compact video cam?
No.
Do you have J. Edgar Hoover's Dress Me a Pretty Doll?
No.
Isn't that awful?
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible, isn't it? Do you have the gummy razor blades?
No.
Do you have Enduring Freedom G.I. Joe, the gung-ho grunt who won't come home till he takes out Bin Laden and his smelly camel too?
No.
Do you have Where in the World is Osama Bin Laden, the interactive CD way to learn your way around all those confusing stand countries?
No.
Do you have the Fisher-Price Dead Mob Informant floating bath toy?
No.
Thought most people carried that. I'm glad you don't have that, because we'd have to come over there and pick it, you know.
Well, we wouldn't want you to do that.
No, we didn't, because we'd eat sandwiches and throw the crust on the floor. We wouldn't want to do that. Do you have...
You mean you have more?
Yeah, I do have a couple more. Here's all. Do you have Hasbro Sacrifice Your Baby Brother to the Dark Angel Fun Altar?
No.
Do you have Yellow Snow cone-making machine from Hasbro?
No.
Do you have Christiane Amanpour hottie foreign correspondent doll satellite uplink time sold separately?
No.
Do you have Kidder's Evildoer Scratch and Sniff, the olfactory introduction to Osama's smelly world from bio-warfare agents to 8 days in a cave, B.O.?
No.
Do you have Flaming Frederick's Vaseline Factory?
No.
Do you have Pew, what crawled up your butt and died not so fresh Raggedy Ann doll?
Sir, that's not a toy.
I wouldn't think it would be either. Do you have Audubon's Big Box of Dead Birds?
No.
Do you have Sauerkraut Sam, Bratwurst Genitalia not included?
No.
Do you have Tycho's, the hidden messages in Osama bin Laden's crazy speeches on Al Jazeera TV decoder ring?
No.
Do you have Galoob's Al-Qaeda Camp Chuck Wagon Kit, Camel Dung Cook Stove S'mores recipe included?
No.
Do you have the Osama bin Laden hobby horse from Parker Brothers?
No.
Do you have Daddy's little airport security officer, X-ray machine, and baggage carousel, each sold separately from Hasbro?
No.
Do you have Tycho's baby body hair?
No.
I can't imagine a child having to put body hair on himself. I don't think they should have that out. Do you have Scab Frisbee from Kidder?
No.
Do you have Wet Hacking Cough Puppy?
No.
Do you have, I know that's awful, isn't it? Poor little puppy, Wet Hacking Cough Puppy. They shouldn't have that. Do you have the Pokemon Nunchucks?
No.
Do you have the Happy Rest at Home Kitty Embalming Pack, also available for puppies, parakeets, and gerbils?
Where did you get this list?
It was on the internet. We saw this, and we thought immediately we better give a call, and we're all calling all the toy stores around.
Well, that list could be some kind of a joke.
Madam, I don't think it's a joke to have children playing with these kind of toys. I'm very surprised you would say something like that. Do you have Mr. Wizard's Junior Anthrax Detection Lab?
No.
Do you have Tycho's The Little Robert Downey Jr. Psychedelic Adventure?
Sir, I've got to hang up.
I've got just a couple more on here, is all I got.
Okay.
Do you have the Big Boy Chug-a-Lug Root Beer Bong and Stomach Pump from Hasbro?
No.
Do you have the Rigor Mortis Blue Lip Barbie from Mattel?
No.
Do you have Tycho's Pant Load Play-Doh Poop Factory?
No.
Do you have the Power Wheels Drive-By Caddy?
No.
Do you have Milton Bradley's Vacuum the Cat Game?
No.
Do you have organic Play-Doh made with 100% real earwax from Tycho?
No.
Do you have My First Counterfeit Report Card?
Sir, I really have to go. We're very
I've just
busy.
got one more.
Okay.
This is a very important one here. Do you have from Coleco Hijacker Barney?
No.
Well, you've done very well on our list here. You did not carry a single one of these toys, and my congratulations to Toys R Us.
Well, thank you, sir.
We won't have to come over there. Kind of glad that you didn't have any fried pies anyway.
No, we don't have any of those either.
Okay, well, you've been very helpful. Now, thank you. Okay?
Well, thank you.
Okay.
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 Okay. Huh.
Hey kids, you love playing with Barbie, but sometimes you feel guilty because she's so shamelessly sexy and promotes sinful promiscuity.
Gee, Barbie is such a great toy, but Almighty Allah will not be pleased by her revealing outfits.
That is why you should get new Taliban Barbie. New Taliban Barbie comes complete with full body veil so you can't see anything but her eyes peeking through.
This is cool. Now I won't have to buy new outfits for Barbie. She can wear the same one every day.
Gee, I wish I had a Taliban Barbie. All I have is this lousy old Skipper doll.
That's okay. Just put one of your dad's socks over it. It'll just look the same.
Hey, who said the women here could talk?
Oh no, it's Mullah Muhammad Khan.
That's right. I'm Mullah Muhammad Khan, and how dare you speak disrespectfully in the presence of your male superior? Take that, and that. Oh no, I see the Northern Alliance coming. Time to head for my Kandahar dream cave.
Taliban Barbie comes complete with detachable hands that can be easily removed when she blasphemes. Mullah Muhammad Khan, Al-Qaeda network, missionaries held prisoner for preaching Christianity, and shaving supplies for use after Afghanistan is liberated, sold separately. Taliban Barbie makes a great Ramadan stocking stuffer. Praise Allah! What in there, food? Come on, Taliban! Once I was the son of a magnate, had so much money I could run amok. I was rich and happy, living the high life. Then one day I thought capitalism sucks. Once I was a U.S. ally, fighting Russians on the Afghani dunes. But I got sick of Americans in the Middle East, and that's when I went Looney Tunes. How he's ungrateful and hateful, disturbing in a turban, an Afghan with the Taliban, a scumwog with the jihad, singing, play that fatwa music, mullah. Play it low or play it high. Play that fatwa music, mullah. You had to start a war, now they're gonna hunt you down until you die. Hey, Mohammed, you want to hear something funny? Yes. Hold my beer. Not after you've been eating goats and beans. I've never that one before. Let's all shake our booties. I will kill you for dancing to secular music later. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I like living life in a battlefield. At the threat of war, I merely scoff. But Bush's first strike was in my bank book. He wants to freeze my assets off. Oh, every day I kneel and pray for Mecca. The U.S. wants to seal my fate. They want to bomb my country back to the Stone Age. Have you seen it? I think they're too late. Now he's more insane than Hussein, more daffy than Gaddafi, a raider with Al-Qaeda, a Sunni going loony singing, play that fatwa music, mullah. Play it low or play it high. Play that fatwa music, mullah. You had to start a war, now they're gonna hunt you down until you die. Till I die. Oh. Okay, singing my Taliban friends. You want to sing with you, Omar? He said now play that fatwa music. Play that fatwa music. Play that fatwa music. Play that fatwa music. Are you a dumbass?
Derp.
Do you want to get letters from other dumbasses like yourself?
No, derp.
Then why not give moronic pen pals a whirl?
I like to eat things.
Month after dim-witted month, you receive correspondence from others who share your lack of intellect.
I like to write big and permanent.
Learn about faraway lands.
French have a lot of French people.
Granted, most of the letters you won't even get because they'll either be misaddressed or dropped in a sewer grate instead of a mailbox. But it's the thought that counts.
I'll use a booger as a stamp.
I write with my own spit.
Moronic Pen Pals, where the letters IQ stand for Icky Q-Tip. Hello, my name is Osama bin Philbin, and I'm your host for the Middle East favorite television show. Welcome everyone to Who Wants to Be a Martyr? Now, let's say hello to our first guest. Tie down your turbans, cinch up your saddles, and let's give a big Afghanistan hello to Abdullah. I'm a camel bot.
Thank you very much. I am pleased to be here.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Abdullah.
Well, there is really not much to tell, really. I was born about 50 feet from here.
50 feet from here.
I have spent my entire life wishing for larger testicles.
Wishing for larger testicles?
And either my sweet Fatima is expecting our third child, or my dog is about to have puppies.
What do you mean?
It's so hard to tell who's behind that veil, you know.
Oh, yes, I understand. Well, Abdullah, that's very interesting. Tell me, why did you want to be on Who Wants to Be a Martyr? I mean, you do realize if you win, you die, don't you?
Are you kidding? Have you been listening to me? I don't know what dirt looks like. My sexual identity is totally up for grabs.
I see.
I can't tell my wife from a Doberman.
Well,
let's face it, Osama. If I don't win and become a martyr, I'll probably kill myself.
Very well. Then without any further ado, let's play. Who Wants to Be a Martyr? Okay, Abdullah. Here is your first question. America is the great A, white Satan, B, evil Satan, C, just plain Satan.
Oh, that is an easy one. The answer is C. America is the great Satan.
Is that your final answer?
I can only hope.
Very well, you are right. America is the great Satan. Of course, both A and B are right too, but then the first series of questions is always easy. Are you ready for your next question?
Do I not get the prize for getting the first question right?
Of course you do. Put out your left hand.
Oh, you just cut off my arm!
No, my my friend. I just martyred your hand. Right now, 5 fingers of your left hand are in heaven, feeding up 7 virgins. Okay, are you ready for the second and final question?
There are only 2 questions?
We are kind of hard up for martyrs.
Oh, I see.
Okay, the second and final question. If you get it right, you win. If you win, you die.
I'm counting on it.
According to our fearless leader, Osama bin Laden, the notion that a just and living God would require you to strap 200 pounds of explosives to your chest, wander into a room full of innocent people, and blow everyone up for no apparent reason is A, perfectly logical, B, completely logical, or C, totally logical.
Ooh, boy, they do get harder, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Can I phone a Taliban friend?
Of course. Is this a bowl of cereal?
This is him.
Well, Abul, this is Osama bin Philbin, and I'm here with your friend, Abdullah. I'm a camel butt.
Hello, Abdullah.
Hello, Abul.
Okay, Abul, here is the question. According to our fearless leader, Osama bin Laden, the notion that a just and loving God would require you to strap 200 pounds of explosives to your chest, wander into a room full of innocent people, and blow everyone up for no apparent reason is A, perfectly logical, B, completely logical, or C, totally logical.
Oh boy, I think it is A. No, it could be B. No, C makes sense too. I'm going with A.
Okay, well, what do you think? He says A.
Well, I agree with my Taliban friend. The answer is A. Perfectly logical.
Okay, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Very well. You are right!
I win!
Indeed you do, my friend. And here's your TNT.
Oh.
And here are some wires.
No, thank
a battery. Now, be very careful. Don't connect the battery to the wires just yet.
You mean like these?
Sound like a big explosion? We regret to inform you that the Middle East favorite game show, Who Wants to Be a Martyr, has been canceled. Stay tuned for the Middle East favorite new television show, Everybody Hates Everybody.
Well, I hope you're satisfied. We've spent all summer in court fighting over custody of our embryos, and they haven't had any fun at all.
Hey, I offered to move him to my new wife's uterus, but you pitched a fit and hired 3 more lawyers.
Oh, please! I'd rather see them used for stem cell research!
Whoa there! Bickering over complicated legal and ethical dimensions of embryo rights isn't going to solve the immediate question. Wouldn't your frozen blastocysts enjoy a couple of weeks at camp?
Camp? What the heck would fertilized eggs do at camp?
Enroll them at Camp Petri Dish and find out. Yes, Camp Petri Dish is a brand new kind of camping experience geared to the special needs of multi-cell potential human children. Face it, legal squabbles over the fate of your embryos could go on for years. In the meantime, until a judge rules otherwise, we think they're entitled to the same advantages gestated and born kids have. Of course, because 150-cell blastocysts are genderless and have neither body nor brains, traditional activities like archery and lanyard making are out. But they're naturals at swimming and just hanging around in Camp Petri Dish's bunk-style test tubes.
Oh!
Enroll your embryos today by calling 1-800-STEM-CELL or visit our website at www.yourembryo-doesn't-have-to-grow-up-to-become-a-doctor to help-cure-cancer.com.
The following program, brought to you by the Taliban Children's Television Network, is Teletubby Time. And here come Teletubbies now, crawling out of smelly Teletubby cave and badly in need of fresh diapers. First is Stinky Winky.
Hello.
Oh, Stinky Winky ripe. Next is Take a Dumpsy.
Hello.
Careful, Dumpsy. You just killed the rabbit. Next is Doo-Doo.
Hello.
Okay, I need gas mask. I'm not kidding. Oh. Finally, we have Pooh.
Hello.
Oh, my Allah, this is not right. Oh, okay, we move on. Today's special Teletubby guest is Uncle Osama.
Yay!
Hello, little Teletubbies. It's okay. You don't need to say hello back. I forgot my wetsuit.
Uncle Osama will now teach you why women are second-class citizens.
Yay! Second class, down with women.
There are 3 things all radical fundamentalist terrorists need to know about women. 1, they are worthless.
Yay, worthless.
2, they have no rights whatsoever.
Yay, no rights.
And 3, when you kill yourself in a suicide mission and go to paradise, you will meet many beautiful women.
Excuse me, what? Uncle Osama?
Yes, Stinky Winky.
If women are worthless and second-class citizens with no rights, how come they get to paradise ahead of us?
Oh boy, look at the time. Uncle Osama has to get back to his bunker. There is much work to do. Let me think about your question, Stinky, and I'll get back to you soon, I promise. And you know my promise is good as my word. I must be off. Time for Teletubby bye-bye. Bye-bye, Stinky Winky.
I'd rather stay up.
Bye-bye, take a dumpsy.
Fight me, camera boy.
Bye-bye, doo-doo.
I'm with the Dumpmeister.
Bye-bye, Pooh. Pooh, we need cleanup on aisle 7. Somebody? Anybody?
Catholic Charity Centrante.
Yes, how do you do? My name is Gilbert Gnarley, G-N-A-R.
Hold on just a moment, please.
Yes. Da 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 da. It'll be all right. Hate that.
Yes?
Yes, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, G-N-A-R.
Hey, what kind of service are you calling for?
I need a priest.
Okay, you need a priest
Yeah,
for...
see, first off, I'm not a Catholic, though. A lot of people say I resemble one. I think it could be my...
Hold on just a moment, please.
Yeah.
Father Gantner.
Yes, my name is Gilbert Gnarley, G-N-A-R-L-E-Y, and I was telling that nice lady that I'm not a Catholic, but a lot of people say I resemble one. It could be my eyebrows. They kind of meet in the middle.
Yes, sir.
You are a priest?
Yes, sir. How can I help you today?
Raindrops keep falling on my... this is terrible. I'm sorry, Father. I can't get those songs out of my head.
You've had what stuck in your head?
I have B.J. Thomas songs stuck in my head. You know, I'll be talking to someone, I just start singing. Hey, would you play another somebody wrongs? Well, do you have time for my life story?
Well, not really.
Well, I'm just going to go back about 20 years, see now. Now, see, about 20 years ago, during the famous St. Piazadora Golden Buckeye Retirement Community brownout, we was going down to lunch. Now, I was on the second floor on the elevator. Well, I just got on because I live on the second floor. Now, the electricity went out, and the songs on the music kept on playing because they had a backup generator. See, they said it was a safety measure for the comfort of trapped passengers. I told them if they'd had a backup generator on the elevator instead of the music, there wouldn't be any trapped passengers. You see my point?
Yes, sir, I do.
Yeah, you understand. Oh, I'm so glad I called you. I stood there for 6 hours listening to a B.J. Thomas medley.
And how can I help you with the B.J. Thomas elevator music?
That you're in love with me. Ooga shaka, ooga shaka.
Sir, I'm still not certain how I can help
But
you.
do you have an outpatient exorcism clinic?
Did you say exorcism?
Yeah, see, I've got these songs in my head. I'd like to have them exorcised out.
Things really don't operate that way with the church, and especially with songs.
I'm so lonesome I could cry.
You're welcome to come to the church anytime, sir. But
can't stand this.
we don't do exorcism.
You're impersonating a Catholic. This is not a Catholic.
No,
I must
sir,
have
I'm
dialed
a
the wrong
Catholic
number.
priest.
Yeah, I don't think you are. Are you wearing the collar and everything now?
Well, not at this moment.
Yeah, see. They always wear them. I know because I saw a movie and they even had pajamas with them.
Pajamas with the collar.
Da, 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 it'll be all right. Oh, Gilbert, it'll be all right. See, they keep singing to me. The songs in my head. You hear them?
Well, I hear the songs, yes, but
Yeah, you hear them in your head, too.
I think you
Well,
have
you chopped
Hollywood
out of the-
confused with what the church is really all about.
Oh, what is the church all about? Do you have a book?
Well,
Can I come by and pick one up?
yeah, you're welcome to come by the church anytime.
Oh, that's very nice. How about Sunday morning? Will you be busy about 11?
Well, actually, yes, sir. I'll be saying
Oh,
mass
okay.
at 11.
All right, I see. I knew you would have time for it. I'll try to get by what I can, okay?
Okay.
Raindrops keep falling over. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so angry? I just want to pop pimples on homeless people's butts. For charity, of course. The old lady ever sucker you into one of them no-win fights? Pearl was watching the TV last night. She said, seen this story. Get this. In Australia for Christmas, one of the hot gifts people are buying, this is true, men was buying breast enlarging surgery for the old ladies. And I guess nothing says peace on earth, goodwill toward men quite like a shiny new set of boobies under the tree. And then Pearl said, Earl, if you was to buy me some of that cosmetic surgery, what would you want to change on me? Men, if your old lady ever asks you that question, grab your chest and fall on the floor. Sure, them emergency boys might shock you with them paddles, but in the long run, it's gonna be a lot less painful. Problem is, if you was to say something like, I wouldn't change nothing, baby, you're perfect. Well, right off, they know you're lying through your teeth. 'Cause if they was perfect, they wouldn't be married to you. No offense. So this means if your woman has blocked off your possible exit strategy, you got to come up with an answer. No matter what you say, it's gonna bug her for 2 years. Now, for me, I can't say she needs implants. I don't want to brag, but my old lady got a pair of championship sweater monkeys. Sure, maybe they are a little closer to the ground these days. I'll tell you, I wish I had one of them Pentium 3 computer chips in my brain right then. 'Cause I couldn't run through all the calculations and what I could have said and what she would do fast enough. So finally, I just snapped. I said, well, you could get that liposuction, get some of that elephant fat took off your butt. It's going to be a long year. Wake up, America! I'm shaving this morning. Pearl come in there.
Excuse me. Let me see if my fat butt can get past you.
And then
Me and my butt will be making you breakfast.
it's going to be a long year. I'm Earl Pitts, American. Pets off. If you're one of over 20 million Americans who suffer from erectile dysfunction, then we want you to know it's no laughing matter. Well, come to think of it, it's kind of a funny picture. You whining and dining a really attractive woman, and when it comes time to close the deal, all of a sudden you're just dangling there like a worm on a fishing hook. Now that I think about it, it really is a laughing matter. In fact, nothing could be funnier. Hey, honey, Mr. Happy doesn't seem to be smiling today.
That's okay. I'll just sit on top of the washing machine when it's on the spin cycle.
This message has been brought to you by the Society for Making People Aware How Humorous Being Impotent Is.
Yeah, babies, it's the cover man. On cable radio. Now here's the new song rising on the charts like a cruise missile. It's my favorite band, the Taliban Puppets, with Allah Bless the Taliban.
If tomorrow all my things were gone, I wouldn't know they disappeared. 'Cause I really don't have nothing except my turban and my beard. I thank my lucky stars to be still alive today, where we still have dirt and mountains, and they can't bomb that away. And I'm proud to be with the Taliban, where no one else is free. And I've seen a lot of men to die, better them than me. And I'd gladly crawl down in my cave and hatch my evil plans, while I hide out in Afghanistan on a blessed Taliban. From the caves above Jalalabad to the hills of Kandahar, from somewhere outside Kabul to underneath Iraq, from this Astan to that Astan, and wherever Stan as well. If I ever leave this landlocked wasteland, I'll feel right at home in hell. And I'm proud to be with the Taliban, where no one else is free. And I've seen a lot of men to die, better them than me. And I'd gladly crawl down in my cave and hatch my evil plans, while I hide out in Afghanistan on a blessed Taliban. And I'm proud to be with the Taliban, where no one else is free. And I've seen a lot of men to die, better them than me. And I'd gladly stand up.
Sound like a big explosion.
This is Dan Buckles, interrupting his program. We have this just in from Washington, D.C. Chandra, Chandra, Bobandra, Bonana, Fana, Fofandra, Me, My, Mo, Mandra, Chandra. This is Dan Buckles. When news breaks in, we break up.
Hello, this is Gloria.
Yes, hello, Gloria. My name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley. Is this where I would call to get advice about where to seek out a physician?
Just a general practice?
I'm not sure if this is if there's a specialist to help me with this. But my hat size seems to fluctuate when I inhale and when I exhale. Hello?
Nancy speaking.
I noticed it at our family reunion last week.
Mm-hmm.
The family reunion is usually awful, but I enjoyed it this time. It's Uncle Ralph, you know. Everyone was looking forward to the picnic because Uncle Ralph was arrested.
Sure.
He was over at the airport throwing popcorn to the planes. But to our surprise, you know, things went fine. That was, of course, after we stapled his zipper shut.
Right.
But I digress.
What kind of doctor are you looking for?
Now, what happens is my hat size seems to fluctuate when I inhale and when I exhale. Everyone tells me that's impossible, but I assure you, it's if I gasp too hard, Like, well, did it again just then. Let me get my hat back on here. I don't like to be without my hat. Hello? Maybe they're getting a doctor now. That's probably it.
Sir, have you talked to your doctor about it? If you have your own personal doctor, you might want to check with your doctor.
I live at this St. Piers Golden Buckeye retirement community downtown, and they come by here. They come by here, but they don't care. They don't care about us, you know. They just come in here and they tell me I'm crazy. He takes our temperature with his finger. They don't care about us.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if there was a specialist in that.
No, not specifically. Not that I know of.
You haven't had other calls about this?
No, sir.
Oh, I've done everything I could do. You know, I've even curbed my intake of salt. I only eat it with meals now.
Well, I really can't help you, sir.
Oh, well, I guess I could just stop wearing a hat.
Right.
And that would leave my soft spot exposed. I hope no one drops me on it. I'll just tell the doctor here. And maybe he'll pay attention to me.
Sure.
You think they would?
I don't know, sir.
There might be a chance that they would.
They might.
Yeah. Well, you've been very helpful.
Okay, thanks.
You're very nice. You have nice phone technique.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're very nice.
Thank you.
Well, okay. Okay?
Right.
Okay.
Now with Blues Break 201, your host, Howlin' Blind, Muddy Slim.
Yo, 60-minute Jenny Betty told you I'm gonna learn you some blues today. I've been thinking about this. Hey, man, shouldn't women put pictures of missing husbands on the back of beer cans? The idea. Or maybe on racing forms. Or hookers' butts. I got to get me a drink first, though, son. You know I got to have me. I get the spiders out of the bottom of the bottle that I find, you know. Mix them all together the next day for a drink. Last night I found some Thunder Road bourbon. And then I found some De Kuyper's peach schnapps. And then I found some Old Duels. I know that. I don't know what fool was drinking that stuff. That'll kill you. And then I found some Klondike vodka. You got that now? Thunder Road bourbon. And then I found some De Kuyper peach schnapps, Old Duels, and Klondike vodka. You know what I call this?
What's that?
Rodeo clown. Rodeo clown. After one drink, your pants start sagging. 2 drinks, you're hiding in a barrel. And 3 drinks, you find horn marks on your butt. You don't want to mess with this stuff. This is a good drink. Let me get a little sip of this. Now, I'll learn y'all them blues. What does not make us stronger will only kill us. I used to see this old man playing. I guess I'm gonna tell you people that you're never too old. That's what this story tells you. You're never too old. See this old man, he was playing at the Hyde Park Country Club. I saw him when I was a child. I wasn't a child, I was younger. He was on the circuit and he did his act. And it's kind of delicate. I don't know how to say this exactly, but I'll try to make it as delicate as I can, his act. He would come out and he would lay 3 walnuts on the table. And he would take out his nature. You know what I'm saying? His nature. You know what I'm talking about? Take out his nature, then all of a sudden, whack, whack, whack. He would bust open all 3 of them walnuts.
Wow.
They see that people are impressed already. Just hearing about it, you're impressed. Whack, whack, whack. There's something to behold. Well, years went by, 30, 40 years went by. About 2 weeks ago, I was booked myself to play over at Hyde Park, the country club over there myself. I couldn't believe it when I saw this. They introduced this same old man on the open act. And here come this old man out again. Only now, he's really old. He's ancient now, you know. Well, he come out on stage, and he put 3 little napkins on the table. But this time, instead of walnuts, he laid down 3 coconuts. Wow. Yeah. Then he freed up the nature, you know. He took it in here and whack, 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 cracked open all 3 of them coconuts. Impressive. Hyde Park people went wild. They no class entertainment when they see it.
I played there too.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Later, I went up to him. I said, man, I got to tell you something. That's a great act you got. I saw you many years ago. You used to use walnuts. And now you're busting open coconuts. Man, your old nature must have got stronger. He said, no, my eyesight got a lot worse. You get old, you get old and that happened to you. We did a song about this there. We don't write no song about it. Old man pulled out a coconut, he hit it on the dime. He did it with his nature, put him on in prime time. The old man hit the coconut, he hit it on the head. It was cocoa juice a flying, at least that's what he said. Coconut, say coconut. Whack, whack, whack. Whack, whack, whack. Coconut. Watch out for the sack. The guy had some talent. Seeing him was really something. He definitely had his black belt in erectile dysfunction. The Hyde Park Country Club, a place with some class. If your drink is served in a coconut, don't be lipping the glass. Coconut. Coconut. Whack, whack, whack. Whack, whack, whack. Coconut. Watch out for the sack. The second time I saw him, I had an ace in the hole. I'd be making a lot of money hustling bets on whack-a-mole. I hired him as my drummer, cause he could do cool tricks. He only played the bass drum, and he didn't use no sticks. Coconut. Whack, whack, whack. Whack, whack, whack. Say that, coconut. Watch out for the sack. Hope that wasn't too rusty, y'all. How did Blind Muddy Slim your 60-minute jelly belly told y'all, man?
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so angry? I just want to raise a litter of ugly possum babies in my shorts. Me and my buddy Dub Maker went fishing in Mud Lake Saturday morning. Anyhow, come home, we stopped down to Duck Inn, right smack in the middle of the afternoon. It was all closed up, see, Pete was cleaning. Let me tell you something. Your favorite bar, home away from home, looks like hell in the light of day. Now, I don't know if it's the lights or the alcohol or both, but I'll tell you this. Your local tavern sure looks a lot more friendly when it's dark and you got a buzz on. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't Mr. Earl, home decorating genius. But the fact is, this place could use a hand. Like them bar stools. I always thought they was rich Corinthian leather. Like I was sitting on a Chrysler LeBaron in there. Maybe they was leather at one time, but they got more duct tape than leather showing. Kind of explains how my butt's always sticky by the time I get home. And then, you ever seen a bar ceiling in the broad daylight? Don't look. If you got a weak stomach, don't look. 2 inches of caked-on nicotine. Water stains 2 feet across. There's about 3 tiles missing. I asked Pete when he took them tiles down. He said it was like that when he bought the place 15 years ago. And the bathroom. You ever seen a bar bathroom in the daylight? I guess I know now why my feet are always sticky, too. It was just me, 2 urinals, 20 air wicks on the windowsill, and a good half-inch of what I hope was water on the floor. Now, I don't get the willies too easy, and the fact is I spent a good part of my life standing at them urinals. But tonight when I go back, I might have to hold it till I get home. And all that wasn't the worst part. Candy, the barmaid, she come in, set up for the night. You know, I told you about her hot candy, right? I swear to you, that woman is 70 if she's a day. Hell, in the dark, I thought she's 23. Wake up, America! Pete, I ain't saying you gotta clean up your ratty, stinking, bug-infested, disease-filled tavern. Just keep the lights down. In broad daylight, it reminds me too much of my house. I'm Earl Pitts American. Pencil. This week on Clear Channel Squawk Radio, Jerry Falwell sits in for Dr. Laura. I know many of you are feeling helpless in these troubled times, and that is why I am here to help. Kathy on line 2. You're on the air.
Yeah, hello, Dr. Laura. I have got a problem.
Dr. Laura is on vacation this week. I'm Jerry Falwell, her sit-in. Please feel free to relate your troubles to me.
Oh, well, okay. You see, I've been engaged to this wonderful man for a year, but I'm reluctant to get married because, well, I'm just not sexually attracted to him. In fact, I can't seem to find any men attractive.
Sounds like you're a lesbian.
Oh, dear, is that bad?
No, not really, aside from the fact that you're responsible for the World Trade Center attack, the Oklahoma City bombing, the Hindenburg disaster, the sinking of the Titanic, the San Francisco earthquake, the Black Plague, the Holocaust, the Irish potato famine, the JFK assassination, 3 Mile Island, AIDS, cancer, slavery, world hunger, school shootings, and the fact that God really doesn't like you.
Oh, no, it can't be.
Jay, I wonder if that was ill-timed. Oh, well. Irving Goldfarb on line 2. What's on your mind, Christ killer? That's Jerry Falwell sitting in this week for Dr. Laura. Just when you thought the Laura Show couldn't get any worse.
Pet cremation.
Yes, how do you do? My name is Gilbert Gnarley, Gnarley. I wanted to call about the pet cremation.
Oh, can you hold on a second, please?
Yes. She seemed pretty broken up about it.
Marble Hill Pet Cemetery.
Yes, how do you do? Eddie died.
Excuse me, sir?
I'd had him for a couple of months now. I found him on the Amazing Crepso. That's my dog, the Amazing Crepso. He barks every time I say his name. Amazing Crepso! Isn't that cute?
Yes, yes.
Eddie died, though. See, one day, after we took a walk in the park, I think he got on Crepso when he went over to do his business in the weeds.
Okay.
See, Crepso will see a commercial on TV, and he likes to go out and pretend he's in that commercial. And his favorite is the Summer's Eve. You know that one, Summer's Eve commercial?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, he likes to run through the tall grass in slow motion. I think that's when Eddie latched on to him.
Sir, what can I do for you?
I found him later that evening behind Crepso's ear. I almost never got him off, too. I tried everything. I held up a ho-ho, and then I tried some tweezers. Didn't work. Finally, the Vulcan mind meld. That's what did it. He dropped right off after that.
How much does your pet weigh?
Oh, I never weighed him. Less than a pound. But he finally dropped off, you know, when he dropped off of Crepso. I was going to crush him. But he was so cute lying there, looking up at me. All those sad brown eyes. Little legs just a-kicking. So,
I'm sorry, sir. I just don't understand. What can I do for you?
I put him in a pill box then, so he'd have some windows. I was going to put him in a matchbox, you know, but there are no windows in a matchbox. And if I was to poke one, he'd have crawled out.
What kind of animal are you talking about?
Feeding him was the hard part. Purina doesn't make any tick chow. So I'd put him on the back of the couch, and I would invite people over. And then just before they leave, I'd say, "Oops, hold on. You've got something on the back of your neck." And he'd always just come right off on my finger.
Sir, is this a dog or a cat?
It's a tick.
Your pet is a tick?
Yeah, I got so attached to him. Eddie would run with me in the morning. Of course, he'd do it on a treadmill. I didn't want to take a chance on taking him outside. And we'd go for a drive, and I'd put him on my arm so he could hang his little head out the window.
Sir, I don't think we can cremate a tick for you.
I'm going to miss the way he'd blown up right after he'd been fed.
A tick?
Yes. How much would it cost to have him cremated at a nice service?
We don't do ticks.
I'd like to have the ashes back. I'm going to put them in a little urn that I have here.
We don't cremate ticks.
Wouldn't take a very big flame. I can do it with my lighter. I just don't have the heart.
Sir,
do you provide the minister?
No, I'm sorry.
I know a ministry, but I'd like to do the eulogy myself. Maybe have a choir sing his favorite song. You know what his favorite song was?
Sir,
Hair. He used to love hair. I used to sing it to him all the time.
I'm sorry. We just can't help you.
Give me a head with hair, long, beautiful hair, shining, gleaming, streaming, flaxen hair. Give me a dot to there.
The radio church of the white-winged gospel truth is on the air. I am the Reverend Deuteronomy Skaggs coming at you once again on the Pray-Per-View Network, accompanied by my ever-ebullient sister, Chiffon Pie.
Reverend Skaggs is the man with a divine plan to kick Satan in the proverbial chin.
Oh, yes, dear flock, we're all now at war with the terrorists. You've seen the unholy image of Osama bin Laden on your TVs, praising Allah and declaring holy war with the United States. No, and I only wish we could send Samson after him, since Samson always knew how to deal with the jawbone of an ass.
Hey, Mr. Taliban, you're driving me bananas. Osama been gone. It's time to bring him home.
Oh, let us all be on guard, though, friends, for these terrorists are dangerous, and they have dangerous beliefs. First of all, they believe that all dancing should be outlawed. They believe that all women should stay home and be treated as property. And they believe that when they die, they go to heaven and are surrounded by willing virgins for all eternity. I'll tell you, it's a terror. Willing virgins. Willing virgins for all eternity. Willing virgins. I'll tell you what, flock, I just had a sudden revelation. That revelation tells me it's time to convert to Islam. Oh, yes, praise Allah and his holy prophet Mohammed.
Reverend Skaggs, are you okay?
Never felt better. And from now on, call me Moolah Skaggs.
What's going on, baby? Moolah Skaggs?
Lord have mercy, I'm used to you asking for moolah, not being a moolah.
Oh, dear sheep of my fold, it is time to start boning up on the Koran. And more importantly, it is time to send me your love offering so I can build a mosque. And we shall all pray for the glorious day when the righteous get lucky. Can I hear amen, Sister Chiffon Pie?
I think I'm going to sit the rest of this one out, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm going to do that, too. I'm going to sit with the sister. I ain't going to get in on that. But...
Oh, hear me out, friend. No. There'll be unbending joy for one and all. And we die and hear God's eternal booty call. On earth there will be no singing or dancing, but heaven's going to be like a Playboy mansion. You must enter God's kingdom with a proper decorum, and the new Holy Scripture will be the penthouse forum. It'll be like a great gift from the glorious wrappings. Time to change your religion, because she-hide happens. So to hell with the Taliban, and to hell with Osama. He ain't getting his hands on my heavenly hoochie mama. Forget the golden harp and the heavenly choir. I want some hooter honeys to light my fire. The body is ready and the spirit is willing. We're gonna party forever, and we won't need penicillin. Oh yes, dear flock, I know you're gonna love Islam, and be sure to stop by at Christmas time so we can sing some of them Ramadan carols. Until then, keep getting them love offerings in there. Put out them dollars and send them dollars. I'm talking that green side of the salvation. Don't make me holler. Don't make me shout. Turn them pockets in. Do they have pockets in them things they wear? This is a Moolah Skaggs saying, "Hey, Balula." Hey, Balula. Hey, Balula.
Yes, welcome back to the BBC. This is the Lars Peavy Show. My guest today is, by the way, take 5, fellas. Okay. My guest is Nermal Farrington, who, according to our bio here, likes monkeys. Hello, Mr. Nermal Farrington.
I like monkeys.
That's very nice.
You know, the pet store was selling them for 5 cents each.
5 cents?
I thought that was odd, since they were normally a couple of $1,000 each normally. I decided, though, not to look a gift horse in the mouth. I bought 200.
200 monkeys?
I like monkeys. I took my 200 monkeys home. I have a big car, you know.
Oh.
I let one of them drive. His name was Sigmund.
You let Sigmund drive?
He was retarded. In fact, none of them really are very bright. They kept punching themselves in their genitals.
Oh.
I laughed. Then they punched my genitals. I stopped laughing. I herded them into my apartment, and I have to say they did not adapt very well to their new environment. They would screech, hurl themselves off the couch at high speeds, and slam into the wall. Although humorous at first, the spectacle lost its novelty halfway into its 3rd hour. 2 hours later, I found out why all the monkeys were so inexpensive.
And why was that?
They all died.
No apparent reason?
No apparent reason.
Just sort of dropped dead?
Kind of odd. Like when you buy a goldfish and it dies 5 hours later.
I see.
Damn cheap monkeys. I didn't know what to do. There were 200 dead monkeys lying all over my apartment. On the bed, in the dresser, hanging from my bookcase. It looked like I had 200 throw rugs.
Oh.
Tried to flush one down the toilet.
Didn't work.
Got stuck. Then I had one dead wet monkey and 199 dead dry monkeys. I tried pretending that they were just stuffed animals.
How'd that do?
It worked for a while, till they began to decompose.
That must have caused a bit of a problem.
Yes, it started to smell real bad.
I can imagine.
Then I had to pee, but there was a dead monkey in the toilet. I didn't want to call a plumber.
So?
I tried to slow down the decomposition by freezing them.
Freezing them?
Unfortunately, there was only room enough for 2 monkeys at a time, so I had to change them every 30 seconds. I also had to eat all the food in the freezer so it wouldn't go bad.
I see.
I tried burning them. Little did I know my bed was flammable.
Boy, it's got a Murphy's Law, huh?
Yeah, I had to extinguish the fire. Then I had 1 dead wet monkey in my toilet, 2 dead frozen monkeys in my freezer, and 197 dead charred monkeys in a pile on my bed.
Bet that was a mess.
And the odor wasn't improving either. I became agitated in my inability to dispose of my monkeys or use the bathroom. So I guess I may have lost my head, and I severely beat one of my monkeys. I felt better.
Yes.
I tried throwing them away, but the garbage man said that the city wasn't allowed to dispose of charred primates. I told him I had a wet one. He couldn't take that one either. I didn't bother asking about the frozen ones.
Yeah, I can see.
I finally arrived at a solution, though.
Well, what?
I gave them all out as Christmas gifts.
Christmas gifts?
My friends didn't quite know what to say. They pretended that they liked them, but I could tell they were lying. Ingrates.
So?
So I punched them in the genitals.
Well, looks like that's all the time we have today.
I really do like monkeys, though. I want that understood.
Yeah. Join us next time. My guest is Leonardo DiCaprio. Not that one. This is a different one. Leonardo runs a monkey cremation factory.
Hey, they won't burn. That guy's bogus. Give that one up, Lars. Believe me, I know. You can't burn them. Even if you love them, they die. You can't burn them.
I see. But I'll get the stamp on that. Thank you.
You know, nobody likes to cut grass. It's unnatural. Why do we do it? Who got the idea of a little square piece of green in front of a house? You know that God disapproves. It's not what he intended. What if God woke up one day and looked down and saw what we have wrought?
Peter, you know all about gardens and nature. What in the world is going on down there? What happened to the dandelions, violets, thistle, and stuff I started eons ago? I had a perfect no-maintenance garden plan. Those plants grow in any type of soil, withstand drought, and multiply with abandon. I expected to see a vast garden of colors by now, but all I see are these green rectangles.
It's the tribes that settled there, Lord, the suburbanites. They started calling your flowers weeds, and they went to great extent to kill them and replace them with grass.
Grass? But it's so boring. It's not colorful. It's temperamental with temperatures. Do these suburbanites really want all that grass growing there?
Apparently so, Lord. They go to great pains to grow it and keep it green. They begin each spring by fertilizing grass and poisoning any other plant that crops up in the lawn.
The spring rains and cool weather probably make the grass grow really fast. That must make the suburbanites happy.
Well, apparently not, Lord. As soon as it grows a little, they cut it, sometimes twice a week.
They cut it? Do they then bale it like hay?
Not exactly, Lord. Most of them rake it up and put it in bags.
They bag it? Why? Is it a cash crop? Do they sell it?
No, sir. Just the opposite. They pay to throw it away.
These suburbanites must be relieved in the summer when we cut back on the rain and turn up the heat. That surely slows the growth and saves them a lot of work.
You're not gonna believe this, Lord. When the grass stops growing so fast, they drag out hoses and pay more money to water it so they can continue to mow it and pay to get rid of it.
What nonsense! Well, at least they kept some of the trees. That was a sheer stroke of genius, if I do say so myself. The trees grow leaves in the spring to provide beauty and shade in the summer. In the autumn, they fall to the ground and form a natural blanket to keep moisture in the soil and protect the trees and bushes. Plus, as they rot, the leaves form compost to enhance the soil. It's a natural circle of life.
Well, Lord, you better sit down. As soon as the leaves fall, they rake them into great piles and have them hauled away.
No. What do they do to protect the shrubs and tree roots in the winter and keep the soil moist and loose?
Well, after throwing away your leaves, they go out and buy something they call mulch. They haul it home and they spread it around in place of the leaves.
And where do they get this mulch?
They cut down trees and grind them up.
Enough! I don't want to think about this anymore. St. Paul.
Yeah?
You're in charge of the arts. What movie have you scheduled for us tonight?
Dumb and Dumber, Lord. It's a real silly movie about...
Never mind. I think I just heard the whole story.
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me so angry? I just want to go up to them pearly gates in heaven and tell old St. Pete, yeah, named Pitts, Earl Pitts, I believe I got reservation. Yeah, I might not be the most religious man you ever met, but I do my share. I've been known to go to church, even when I didn't need it. I can argue a Bible story with the best of them, and I've been known to obey most of the commandments, most of the time. That being said, sound to me like somebody's taking Christians to the cleaner. My old lady was telling me about this new book that got out. Maybe you heard of it. The Prayer of Jabez, something like that. The Prayer of Jabez shows you how to pray so God gives you stuff. Now, what's wrong with this picture? Number one, this is just flat wrong. You do not pray to God to give you stuff. He ain't Santa Claus, okay? He got better stuff to do than sit up there in heaven trying to figure out who gets a mink coat and who gets a winning lottery numbers. He's been up there doing real God stuff, like fighting evil, changing men's hearts. You're asking for a new car. You ought to feel small. That being said, if God was to prove me wrong by putting a new bass boat in my driveway, I would not turn it down. Amen, hallelujah to that. See, this is what I come up with studying the Bible. If God likes you a lot, he don't give you stuff. No, sir. If he really likes you, he makes your life miserable. It's true. Look in your Bible. Look at everybody God loved, and look what he done to them. God loved Daniel, put him in a lion's den. Loved Joseph, throwed him in a well. God loved Jonah, he got ate by a whale. God loved Noah, flooded him out. He loved Moses, got him lost in the desert for 40 years and 40 nights, something like that. He loved Lot, turned his old lady into a pillar of salt. See, God made life miserable for every one of them. Well, except for Lot. Sound like he made out all right. Wake up, America! Don't go praying to God to give you stupid stuff. Just thank him for what you got. And if he really likes you, he'll make you miserable. I think that's why he gave me Pearl. I'm Earl Pitts, American. You can catch me on the web at earlpitts.com. Pitts on.
Hello, you're on the air with Riley Gert in the U.S. Senseless Survey. This is a follow-up to our survey conducted a few years ago, and we'd like to ask you a few questions.
What is this for?
It's official, ma'am. It's the U.S. Senseless. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate your satisfaction with the following. The postal system.
7.
Road maintenance in your area.
Oh, wait now. Let me go back to the postal system.
Sure.
The postal system, I give them a 3.
A 3. During the interim between the time you answered the question the first time and the second time, was there an event that changed your mind? Like, did you see a postman out the window kicking a dog or something?
No, it's delivering of the mail.
Okay, all right. The next one, road maintenance in your area.
7.
Fast food in America.
2.
Please rate the number 2 for us on a scale of 1 to 10.
I guess you can put a 10 down.
Okay, so you'd rate the number 2 as a 10. Okay.
Well, what does the number mean?
Well, it actually means 2 items. That there's just one item next to another item. That's 2. Mm-hmm. But I mean, if you want to delve deeper into the lexiconography of the number 2, that actually the number 2 comes from the Latin, which is duos, which comes from the Greek, which is di, which comes from caveman earlier on, Neanderthal, which is duh. And the duh. And that when he had 2 together, he would go duh. I hope the explanation satisfied you enough.
Sure.
Okay, next question. Do you think that Bill Gates, the richest man in the world, gets mailings from Publishers Clearinghouse?
Could you hold on? I have a call.
Sure. I picture myself as a man on a moped. Going across the country. Here comes a big truck. But he doesn't mess with me because in addition to being a man with a moped, I am a man with a horn. Jack Kerouac has nothing on me.
Hello?
Yes, hello. Do you miss the cute names that Girl Scout cookies used to have, such as Hoedowns and Do-si-dos?
Yes.
Have you ever played the record Louie Louie backwards and discovered that it contained the statement, "We can't understand the lyrics either"?
I don't know nothing nothing about that.
In closing, I'd like to note that thanks to the Freedom of Information Act, all of your old answers, once they become old in about 5 years, will be sold as surplus answers at military surplus stores around the country. If you did happen to see your answers at one of these stores, would you purchase them?
Okay.
For sentimental reasons, I guess.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for your time today and all the answers that you've given us here on the survey.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Goodbye.
You know what makes me sick? You know what makes me sick? I was going to deploy a battalion of women all suffering from PMS on them boneheads in Afghanistan. Them boys don't know what hurting is. Man, I wish I wasn't over the age limit on this fighting stuff. I'd like to put a couple of Talibanditos in the crosshairs, if you know what I mean. But I got too old. That's a shame, because it's us older guys what can work up good leather when it comes to our enemies. As a rule, us old farts been ticked off at the world for a long time anyhow. We just been waiting for excuses. Mark my word, you walk into any bar, any factory, any bowling alley in this country today and start passing out shotguns, you could work yourself up one hell of a terrorist posse. But no, sir, this fight, I guess, done passed us by. You know what our job is? According to the president, our job is to live our lives as normal as possible. Get back to normal, he said. Don't let them terror boneheads think they can stop us. Well, I do that. You ever seen my normal life up close and personal? I'm married to a certified whack job. I got 2 kids make Tom Arnold look like Alfred Einstein. I got buddies what make me look like Alfred Einstein. I got a job I can't never lose, 'cause nobody else on earth wants it. I got in-laws look like the cover models for Inbreeding magazine. I got a back at my boss, my wife and my kids take turns riding. I got a truck that runs some of the time, and a toilet that runs all the time. I got way too little money for way too many bills. I got heartburn, indigestion, gas, and an annoying itch down below. That right there is Earl Pitts' normal life. Them terror boys see my normal life, living in the cave eating goat. That don't sound half as bad. Wake up, America! So there you go, Mr. President. I ain't too clear on how all that's gonna help, but I'll keep it up. Of course, it ain't like I got a choice, is it? I'm Earl Pitts, doing my part American. You can catch me on the web at earlpitts.com. Pitts off.